Do you not have any friends? Do you hate randoms? Well, in today's video, I'll show you how you can get a friend list like this. Now, I know some of you are going to be like,
well, xfrost, actually, you have a lot of trophies. So technically, you can add a lot of good players.
well, that is incorrect because I have been using this method on my mini account too, and it works. All you need to do is use the methods that I'm going to tell you, and if you do them properly, it will work. I promise you, you're going to add some good players on your friend list. And if it's not, it's because you're throwing down clown pins, pumps downing, or you're talking everyone after you lose the game. So if you're not doing 3 of these things, I guarantee you, you can add good players. So let's start with the first method, and the first method is just by playing matches. You can easily add good people by playing matches, and what I mean by this is, when you finish a match, there's going to be a plus button. If you press on it, you can easily send people a friend request. Now, of course, if you just send them a friend request without doing anything, they are not going to accept you. But you can do good gestures for them to be able to add you. For example, if you're playing with someone and you want them to add you, what you can do is every time they score in a ball or something, you can spin after, basically celebrating the win. Or you can put down a heart spray, you can do some emote, and that will basically have more chances of adding that player. Now, you may be also wondering, how do I know if a player is good or not? There's 2 methods. First is by looking at how they play, and the second one is by looking at their rank or their fame. So, now let's go to method number 2. And method number 2 is by using clubs. Now, there's actually a lot of different ways you can do this, and I'll tell you the best ways. Now, the best ways is by just joining random clubs, and in the message section, you want to send a nice message. So, you can send something like, hello guys, I am the Skibidi Alpha, so you need to add me. Like, trust me, this will work 100%. Nah, I'm just kidding, but realistically, you can say something like, hello guys, I'm looking for a team to push with. If anyone is interested, please DM me, please add me, whatever. You can just do that, and this will easily get you to play with people. Now, there are a lot of people that have joined my clubs, and I see a lot of my club members just playing with them. So this does work. Now, there is another way of using clubs to add people, and I think this method is pretty underrated. Now, in order for you to add a lot of people, you can easily do this by going to your leaderboards, going to clubs, and looking at the top clubs. This will easily give you access to top clubs that you can easily join and add people. The problem is there can be a trophy requirement. So if there is a trophy requirement, what you can do is scroll through the club's members and just keep on adding people. And eventually you are going to get accepted in friend requests. Now, since we're basically talking about like leaderboards and stuff, let's go to method number 3. And method number 3 is using the leaderboards. Now, if you didn't know, if you click on the 3 button with the lines and you click on leaderboards, you can easily see the top players. Now, you may be saying to me, well, xfrost, well, I cannot add just these pros, like they are pros and they will not add me. What you can do is you can tap on your region. And when you tap on your region, you can easily see a lot of players that are in your region that are high in trophies. And you can easily just send them friend requests and wait for them to accept. And this can easily guarantee you some friends. You can easily go to brawlers, the top people in your region, or you can even go to clubs in your region. And this will easily access you high trophy players that you can add. And eventually there are some people going to add you. Now, let's go to method number 4. Now, this method will guarantee you a bit more of a chance of adding people since you can build a connection. Now, this feature is pretty underrated, and it is looking for a team feature. Believe it or not, I actually still use this feature to this day, and I use it a lot. And it is actually extremely useful because it pairs me with people to my trophies or even higher trophies or even lower. It's basically a gamble. Every time you can get
different trophy players
in your lobbies since it is randomized. The best part about it is if you play with people from the looking for a team feature, you can easily build a connection with them. If you are not playing that bad and they are also not playing that bad, so you will not leave each other, you can continue on playing matches, and what this does is kind of build a mini connection from the start. And this can easily get you access to a friend request. and you will easily add them as a friend. And this will easily make it able for you to push next time if they're online, because if you invite them, then you'll be like, oh yeah, I played with this guy before and he is pretty good, so let me just continue playing with him. Alright, so now let's go to method number 5, and method number 5 is social media platforms. Now, honestly, I do not really like this method since it is kind of like a mix, because some people are extremely toxic on these platforms. But if you do want to build a bigger connection, even better than looking for a team feature and possibly find people to play with, you can easily add people on Discord. You can join the official Brawl Stars Discord server, or you can join my Discord server. Yes, I am plugging my Discord server in right now. But you can easily join the Brawl Stars official Discord server, and there is like looking for a team feature where you can suggest that you want to play in a team. And if you do play in a team, you can easily try to build a connection and easily add them after. So if you guys are playing really well, kind of like looking for a team feature, you can easily build a connection with them and then add them. And the best part is, you can also add them on Discord, which later on, if you're going to push throughout the day, you can easily message them on Discord, say, hey, can you play right now? And they can easily like respond or say they're busy. And basically, this is even better than looking for a team feature. But again, there are more toxic people on Discord. So I would suggest to just like, if you see any toxic people, just ignore them. Like, honestly, it's not worth it. Now, method number 6 is using the battle log. Now, honestly, this method is kind of a mix because you can get a lot of good players added, but at the same time, you can't. So when you finish a battle, you can easily go to your catalog and send people a friend request. And you can easily look at people's profiles and send them friend requests, and they can usually add you. Now, the problem with this method is if you are going to send someone a friend request, they probably think it's because you're going to shit on them or like start trash talking them. So honestly, this method isn't the best, but it can work. Honestly, like I had where I added some people before in free from the battle log, and it actually did work. But sometimes, like if you're gonna add the enemy or something, they're gonna like look at you and be like, okay, this guy wants to trash talk, like I'm about to full on fire up, and you can add him and you're gonna go in his lobby and you're like, yo, what's up, wanna play? And he's gonna like full on send you like,
oh, I see how it is. Your only max tier is Edgar and you're playing all of these no-skill brawlers? Oh, I know what kind of Brawl Stars player you are. How dare you play no-skill brawlers in front of my face on the enemy team? You have 0 skill. You can't aim at all. Yeah, I know you're looking at my max tier Colt and Gray and RT, and you know that you're never gonna get it because you don't know how to aim. Oh yeah, you're never getting it. I am the one and you're nothing because I have max tier and I can aim. Oh yeah.
Alright, now if you followed all of those steps, you can easily add people. This guarantees you at least some people in your friend list. And oh boy, when I tell you this method, it is the best one ever. This is how I got lots of my friends added. Basically, when you have friends added already, you can easily see them playing in lobbies. And when they are playing in lobbies, they're usually going to be playing with good players or high trophy players, if they are a good player. And this basically easily guarantees you a spot to send people friend requests. And you can keep on doing this non-stop. Now, the more friends you have, the easier it is to add people. I honestly do not know the friend request limit, but I have like 300 and something friends. So it does work, and I don't know what's the limit, but you can add a lot of friends right now. And I do have a lot of friends added just from this method. Like, I see some people playing and I'm like, yo, maybe I can add this guy and I can play with him if he's available next time or something like that. And this will work. Now, the last method, I just thought of it, which you can do is you can ask your friends if they have some friends that are looking for teams, and you can eventually add those players. And when you add those players, you can easily play with them later since they're probably looking for a team to play with. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, consider leaving a like and subscribing, as I do make content like this. And yeah, have a good day and bye bye.